Hey everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Crisp by Kristen. Today I am making one of my favorite meals. It's a chickpea and lentil coconut curry, and it is so good. I think actually if I were to be a meal, it would be this one because it has all of my favorite flavors like the coconut, lime, the ginger, and of course the chickpeas and lentils, which I love so much. But this is a meal that I make almost every Monday, and then I have it for the whole week. Throw some rice with it, and then like a lot of other stews and braises, it only gets better the longer it sits in the fridge. So by Wednesday, it is absolute gold. I can't wait for you guys to try this one. It's so good. Let's get to it. The thing about this meal is that it is a total pantry meal. I have beans, coconut milk, tomato paste, spices, lime, carrot, garlic, ginger, shallot or onion, lentil, vegetable broth, and of course salt and pepper. So I'm going to start by just toasting some cumin seeds with no oil in the Dutch oven. And that's literally going to toast for like 30 seconds. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm going to add in all of my dry spices. Just going to mix this around. Okay, and then in go your chickpeas, and you want to drain them because there's very hot oil in here, and if water, oil, not a pretty mixture, so just carefully add your chickpeas in, and then just give it a good stir to coat those chickpeas with all that seasoning. It smells so good. I'm gonna add in my tomato paste, and then a can of full fat coconut milk, and then about 1 cup of vegetable stock, adding my lentils, and then I'm actually going to grate a carrot right into it. You can absolutely chop it, but I like it sort of, again, like melting right into the broth, almost like not even able to detect it. But by all means, you can just cut it into small pieces. Or if you have a food processor, you can just throw it in a food processor. Okay, so after that, you're not going to need an arm workout for the rest of the week, but we're going to continue our workout, and we're going to do the same thing with ginger, fresh ginger. Same thing with the garlic clove. And again, you can just mince the garlic, but I really like when it just, again, like blends in with. And it just occurred to me that I didn't add my shallots yet, which is fine. I'm going to just add them now, but I would just add them in right after your olive oil. So you can you can brown them a little bit, but no big deal. So I'm going to add just a pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches. And then I love black pepper. I always ask for more black pepper, and I always add extra, so I'm going to go extra. And then juice from 1 lime. Okay, I'm going to give that just a little mix. And before I let it cook for about 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to just give it a little taste. Sure that the broth is sort of seasoned the way I like it. And it is. So I'm going to just bring this up to, oh, here's my magnet. I'm going to just bring this up to a boil and then put it on a simmer and cover it and let it cook for, again, about like 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes and we've reached perfection. This is obviously where we taste and see if we need to add anything. Really looking for the lentils to cook through, which take about 45 minutes. I use black lentils, and then all the flavors to seep into one another. It's so good. A little bit more salt. I try so hard not to salt it in the beginning because you can always add it on after you add in all of the flavor. All right, let's give it another taste. It is perfect. It's like a coconut lime dream. And there you have it. Super easy, but also like a complex tasting dish. that you can make on a Monday afternoon and then eat for the whole week. So I really encourage you to try this. If you try this recipe, make sure you let me know what you think of it in the comments and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more recipes like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chris by Kristen, and hit that little bell so you know every time a new recipe drops. I drop a new recipe each Friday. Thanks so much for stopping by, and see you soon.